This is Felix Barela at Cimaron 5 INC, Banquet Party Restaurant Bar Motel. Right on First Street, where I connected to RDO John Deere Evergreen Implement. That's Bruce Evergreen Implement and also John Deere Evergreen Implement. They still own John Deere. It's called RDO Evergreen Implement. They got the employment office, and that's an unemployment office here at the First Street and Shanghai properties. That's Shanghai's on Clearwater. The Shanghai Chinese restaurant, banquet, party hall Chinese right by Giza, and Gold's Gym. The Gold's Gym is right on Clearwater and Eli on South 385. This is Highway 17 connected to Main Street. Cimaron 5 INC, State Patrol Office and the Administration Office here, and the Olson Properties at the State Patrol Office. State Patrol is over at City Hall right now and Moses Lake here in Othello, Washington, unmarked vehicles, and they got the parking garage at Dana Law Firm. Dana Law Firm is Chevron, which is the Chevron and Ernie's truck stop. And Dana Law Firm has all the garbage and facilities paid for, and also the garbage facility they paid at Olson Private Garbage paid for Cimaron 5, and the garbage facility paid for Carpet Carousel, and that's Jim Logan, and that's Olympia and the 16th grandfather's house. And the other grandfather, as you can tell, that he owns the administration office, and he also owns all the properties throughout the international airports in India. And that's, of course, the father and mother administration, Mumu Ganja. So the processing unit they got going on, and the fire hydrant, and that's Fire District 5, Fire District 4, and Warden Washington Fire District 5 in Moses Lake. We got this tree. This tree was cut pieces. The steel company is in Jerry's in Moses Lake, Washington. The most powerful chainsaw in the world. But there's a tree limb here, so we can get them for damages. Also, misrepresenting council member, misrepresenting as a judge, misrepresenting himself as a prosecutor, misrepresenting as a Washington Bar Associate. This tree ain't even theirs. This tree was damaged, currently cut. He shot at you because you don't leave. We got rocks on the water lines, as you can see. It's all landscape and put on a section out. Rocks are piled for hubs for the natural propane lines, electrical access, and water lines. And these are, as you can tell, this is the water line for the rocks. And this is whole area. Riley's, this property, and more property across the way, home, bar, obstacle course. The sign. They covered up the sign. So the judge is in the judge's chamber yesterday and today, and we're Olson Properties dispatching the arraignments for the Department of Motor Vehicles, Department of Transportation, So we're gonna have a bag, the bulletproof vest, the plated armor, the laptop with cover. As you can tell, the property, the coverage, the insurance coverage is higher because the property value is higher because of the population and the business population and the home front on the State Patrol Route 17, 26 South 35, 170, 171, Conger, Lamb Weston, Nijjars, McCain's, SVC, Lineage, called Columbia Cold Store now. Columbia Cold Store called Lineage, SCVZ, Nijjars, Yakima Orchard, which is Azteca Apple. Azteca Apple's New Harvest. And then they have 3 years of setting the systems, and the meter that reads has the on-off switch and the killer switch and moderated. They have the carnivals that comes in, and there's a ground post connected to the transmission. Donut Avista Utilities. And this is a stop sign. And this is March 21st, Thursday, 11 o'clock, 42 seconds. And all this properties are, so they're gonna have to figure out something. The judge is in the judge's chambers, and they take the officer in custody, and he's sitting there with his police car and his vehicle and his gun, badge, and say he's on duty, and they took him in custody anyways. He did. They didn't do all this labor. Mufflers, so then we got the heyday. And plowing this field is covered with snow. As I said, there's going to be a flood. And this is potato, corn, onion, wheat, 977S, 977N0STS, HTP, baler. Also the RT9560, the discs, the baler, the disc, Sputnik, the Lockwoods, semi-trucks, the reefers, Conger, Lamb Weston, Conger, Lamb Weston, Scone O'Connor, restaurants, fast food restaurants, Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, the hash brown, potato, rattlesnake fries, seasonal fries, and then the oil production unit for Stratford Road, the biggest oil production practice. They got USA Gasoline, O'Reilly's. They got a maintenance thing made off that property, made maintenance from that property, made Taco Bell out of that property, and made all that housing environment on that property. And it ain't their property.